of the Heart by John Holland. And if you hear crying in the background, I have an adolescent. I have a senior, not an adolescent, a senior puppy dog. Now, this is a masculine energy, right? That is now realizing the power is with them to change things. This is somebody who didn't want to change. This is somebody who didn't believe what you said. This is somebody who didn't understand the spiritual world, didn't understand the spiritual realm, just wasn't open to it, had a closed mind, and now realizes that they are the actual manifestee. Like it all happens with me. So you warned this person, you had a gut feeling, maybe you saw things. As a high priestess, right, you receive downloads. If you're not in the matrix and you've cleared the black dog of depression from your crowns to your soul star through receiving a soul clearing with the Father, he's the only one who can do it. You know, sunshine. You got to ask God to get rid of the demons from above your crown, because that's the blockage of the enemy. And the second one is the mind. Right, so there seems like a clearing here for this divine masculine, because he's receiving the truth. He's starting to see the reality. Now my puppy's crying, but she's being fed. It's just nighttime stuff, like a baby. And he's got the clarity. Look, he's got the clarity. Wow. So this is slow. This is like a refilling energy. This masculine's going to refill. Like he's just sitting there going, this is what she said. How did she know that? Like, there's no way she could have known that. That's why I just didn't believe that. But now it's true. Whoa. Right? He didn't listen. So this divine masculine's now listening. Right? He's learnt the hard way. It's a hard lesson. He's got the clarity that you had his back the whole time, that you were telling the truth. See, he made it mean that you were something. You know how you make it mean? It's like, oh, she's just jealous that I've got this. That's the ego. And this divine masculine's realizing, wow, I didn't listen. He's seeing more about himself than you, you know? Sending love and kisses to you too, Sunshine. We have a live Sunshine in the chat. Thanks for saying hello, reaching out. Right? He didn't listen to you. And now he's hearing the words. He's hearing the truth. Wow. The base chakra. So moving his security. This is safety, security, money. The base. Right? So this is moving. Like you were like, you need to get away from these people, maybe. You were like, well, that doesn't sound very good. Well, how does that... So the best way that you did it was, how does that make you feel? Right? I don't trust those people. Seems like they're using you, or whatever you said. He made it mean that you were jealous. So he projected or you were insecure. Yeah, insecure. Because that's what you wanted. Like, that's hysterical. That the karmic would even think that you would be jealous of them. Like, that's psychopathy. Because it doesn't matter where, it's like home is where the heart is, not where the bricks and mortar are. Oh, wow, this divine masculine's going through this right now. That's why we're doing this. To bring a lot of light to this, because this is really epic. This reshapes somebody. Right? This is reshaping this divine masculine. He's facing his darkest fears. Therefore, he'll be fearless. And that was maybe his fear, right, of security and safety. So it's like him seeing, what do you get from this karmic? And he would say, security. So there's a false sense of security. That's where the fears are. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm in my worst nightmare. And this is his divine feminine. The bond is strengthening every second. Don't underestimate the power of your creator. He created you, right? And you are like the butterfly, the caterpillar, right? Now he's releasing it. He's actually coming out of the chrysalis. but it's messy, it's uncomfortable. It's like that Mars, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. When the man's in his cave, no other women are there. That he's in his cave because he's facing his darkest fears about security, about money, about safety. And he's realizing that if he had listened, he'd be so much further ahead by now because he'd be there next to his divine feminine. So he didn't believe you. He judged you. The judgment that he was experiencing, he projected onto you. He didn't believe you. He didn't believe, right, that you could manifest your way out of whatever you were in. He didn't believe what you were saying about, walking in the kingdom, transference of wealth. He didn't believe anything you said like that. He was like, she's so hot, but batshit crazy. Don't swear like that, divine masculine. He's like, well, look at you, divine feminine. That's the mental clarity. Look at that. That's the truth. That's the Excalibur sword of truth. You're standing in it. Well done. See your soul star up there? See your crown chakra here? See how there's no black dog of depression? That's where the black dog of depression sits. And that comes from unexpressed pain, hurt, grief that's pushed down, comes up as anger, pushed down. Then it stays here. It hovers here. And then it collects from all the electromagnetic field. Right? There's toxins in the water we drink. It's deliberate to dull us down. There was a mass hysteria, fear, a programming on the collective to make them think that the ascension symptoms are from a virus. So you need to hurry and get, so this is where if you are disconnected here, right, and then you're in the matrix, you go in the matrix, you're watching the outside to program you. So you sit and watch the black box programming, the television tells you a vision and programs you, and you would believe that there is some airborne, whatever, disease out there that I have to go and get poison quickly into my body so I can stop the disease from getting into my body. When you're disconnected and medicated in the matrix, that's easy. So people that are wearing the masks, right, are showing themselves as non-believers. And that was done to see how many non-believers are here. How many twin flames can we distract to take something that they're alien to their body? Let's see how many people are not awake. And this divine feminine's like, I'm awake. I'm not in two minds. I'm in divine mind. Look at that. I love that. Seeking the truth, reading the word, right? Standing in your own integrity, your own truth, your own what value you have. And awaiting results here. This is the energy you're in right now, and this is or your person seeing it. They're seeing that you said the truth. Woohoo! They didn't listen, but you were saying the truth. So whatever you said, they're realizing. So now they have to change their whole location, the way that they operate. Everything has to be changed. But this is the pull of the future. This is strengthening. Even in this moment, your bond is strengthening. It's unseen. 95% of the twin flame union is formed in the unseen world. Right? So all that has to be cleared and brought down here from the unseen into your reality. I've got to go look after my dog. Right? So underneath here was the challenging times. That's hopes and fears. This divine masculine's like, I don't want to go through this cycle again. Right? I've just been living challenge after challenge, like he started to live there. So we want to live in the miracle frequency, like we want to experience miracles, and then we want to live there. You got to stay in there's a frequency. You know what I mean? And when these challenging times come up, that like this is a fear that it's not going to happen. Woohoo! Into house. What's that? Thank you, Bella. Where are you from? Oh, I've got a super chat in the house. How exciting. I love that. Just shows me I feel so supported. But even just when you're here and doing your likes. Thank you, sunshine. You're shining so bright. Whoa! Look at this. This is the divine feminine. Seeking the truth. Parting the veil. Lifting the veil. And this is divine masculine. right? In his darkest fears, because she's so bright. Like, he can't come to you with this energy. That's why I keep saying, like, you'd be repelled, you'd be separated. Think of yourselves as frequency keepers, code keepers. This is the devil here. So this is his biggest fear, that he won't get out of this. This is why I'm getting that, you know, like, just know that this time will pass. That's why I'm here with you. And Divine Feminine, this is you. You're very magnetic, right? This Divine Masculine's realizing they were listening to the devil. Ah, yucko, bucko. And what's here? Right, so they're going to change their focus to be alongside you. Right, the twin flames are different energy. They don't sit at the cafe, like, they're not looking at each other. It's not a dating site where you're trying to find each other. Both twins are looking towards the future, and they end up just in the same frequency. Does that make sense? Jogging along beside you. I cannot believe the outcome is the devil. But you had to, that's why you had to change your focus. You've had to do this. And that will force this Divine Masculine to step forward. See? Stepping out of that old framework. Wowza. He's got the blueprint, he's stepping forward. So there's been a battle on. This has been a spiritual battle for this Divine Masculine. Right? So he understands that he was refusing to see. Now he can see. And he's going from sadness and isolation to in love with his Divine Feminine. Oh, so beautiful. Look. Choosing love. Nothing else matters. That's the new currency. From there, everything will show up. She's waiting, his Divine Feminine, waiting for him to reach out. Waiting, waiting, awaiting results. Awaiting, awaiting. Strengthening and awakening and standing in your power, Divine Feminine. It's making you very magnetic. So he wants love. He's got it. He's like, wow. Wow, she knew that. She never even met them. How did she do that? Because she stood in her truth and she listens to the divine. So you were feeling judged over here, Divine Feminine. This is all what's coming up. It's like, I judged the truth. What the frig am I doing? Am I selling my soul to others? I'm going to set my heart free. Look at that. I'm ready to love and be loved. And it's okay for me to be emotional. It's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me to get angry, to get upset, and to express it. Yeah, yeah. Anything else? Challenging times are over. Refusing to see it. Wow. They're not giving us much detail, but maybe we just have to wait till tomorrow. I want more detail for you regarding this union. But, you know, it comes out of nowhere. It's sort of yuck, yuck, and then it's here. So it's going to start off slowly. You know, like there's still a little bit of masculine ego here. It's not going to just come out and say, you were right, I was wrong, I can't believe it, da-da-da. But they'll be like, yeah, so, right, so how did you know, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll think, well, I got that intuitive hit and I ignored it. So I've got the gift too. Little snapshot here on this Divine Masculine wanting reconciliation as he's got clarity of belief here. Getting out of the chrysalis, getting out of the cocoon. It's scary because you're pioneers. We're here to teach about love. Right? Because we don't know. We weren't taught about love. Love. You know, that's not love. You thought that was love, Divine Masculine. That's not love. Shacking up with somebody and having security of a house with a Sheila in it. Sorry. Is not love. And there's no judgment from this Divine Feminine here. There just seems to be no judgment of her. She's just standing in the light. She's overcome a lot of distractions, a lot of delays. Who's missing you, look. This is calls in the reconciliation. No longer am I going to, why would that be upside down? Far out. I'm no longer going to hold back. I'm no longer going to miss out on opportunities. I've done it before. Every time I go to step forward or something magical happens for me, somebody else needs me. And I give it to them. So this is a hard lesson because this will happen at the time where Divine Masculine will have to say no to something else. right? That will be, well, hello there. Who's that? Laura, Liam. Whoa, hee hee, woo, reconciliation. Ooh, ooh. Eight of Wands. So we've got Two of Cups in the past, right? Meeting significant other, liking somebody who likes you the same. Requited, not unrequited. Do you know what I mean? And this is burst forth this heart chakra. So it's like bursting forth, which means everything not of love is releasing, and things happen really fast. Because now this masculine will feel safe, right, with what you say. You feel it's proven. Right? You're not trying to manipulate him. You're not using that as leverage to make him do something. You're not projecting your jealousy onto him. It's like that's a joke. That divine feminine would be jealous of divine masculine with a karmic. If you are that feeling that way, that's probably not your divine masculine. That's a karmic with a karmic. No way! Don't tell me that, Bella Rusa. So this is the King of Swords coming down and going, I want love. And I'm making that a priority. Yep. And I'm going to get that divorce or whatever. Look, priority. King of Cups, making love a priority. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Wands. This is it. This is the reconciliation. Right? This is upside down. No more options. No more confusion. No more pretending to be one way. Do you know what I mean? And then aligning the other. There's no escape here from the illusion. What did you say? And look, how funny, the Hanged Man. But it was upside down. So the Hanged Man like this is it came upside down again. Wasn't that in the other deck it was upside down? Wow. So this means no stagnancy, moving forward, enlightened. This is waiting patiently. This is stagnancy. This is waiting for the right moment, waiting for clarity. This is Houdini. Again, oh yeah, it was Houdini. He's out. Houdini's out. He's cut the cords and he's out. He's magical. And you're magical, Paris. Can you hear her crying? Drives you a bit nuts, right? Last night I just thought I'll leave the door open because I've got to carry her out. This is my puppy I'm talking about. Just for a second, side note. And I just went back to sleep. I've got to knock at the door at 3 o'clock in the morning. Your dog's out in the middle of the road. Well, how did she get out there? I have to carry her out to where, and she's out there. She's going for a walk on her own. That's what she's telling me she wants to do. And you know, I heard, just a side note, but I heard, I don't know how this is relative, but I heard when the babies have made books on babies, different cries they make mean different things. And this is what I'm getting with my dog. It's like, oh, she's hungry. Do you know what I mean? Like there's different levels of the cry. This one is just want to get outside because I'm hot. And if you could hurry up, it'd be really good. So she gets really hot. But sometimes it's for food. But you'll be able to sit in that silence. You'll be able to hear what it is, your divine masculine. Like when you tune in here, you'll be able to get the frequency, right, of where he's at, what he needs. And as this comes in, as the two shall become one, the twain shall be made one, right? This is very synchronistic. This is getting to know the energy frequency, right? So that you can, like I'm doing with the dog, like turn up for dinner before the cry happens. Yeah, the cry. Whoa! The devil is gone. The devil, look. You were right, divine feminine. He was living with the devil. They were doing magic. Is there black magic? Oh my gosh, did he see it? It's over. As soon as he saw it, it's over. But now he's got to clear because he's like allowed that to happen. He allowed himself, right, to be tricked, almost. So here's a judgment. Here's the angel going, the first aid angel. This is the Uriel. It's not really, it's Gabriel, right? But it's the first health, mental health first aid angel. There's mental health returning here. There's happiness. There's a decision to follow my heart, be inspired, caring less about the outcome, not worrying about the security. Like this is like, let's just sell it up and it come cashed up. This guy is getting everything tied up, clear in the 3D to make his move to his Queen of Cups. This is his wish fulfillment. Right, but he has to walk away from psycho narco. So there's two of them he's walking away from. And he's learned how to do that. So now his ego is being channeled to work for him instead of against him. The ego before was saying, you were wrong, Divine Feminine. What do you know? Right? Because he was like this, going, I don't think so. And now he's like, wow, I got to get out of here. Right? I have to use what I was giving, like projecting onto Divine Feminine, that she didn't know, that she was just jealous. That's why she's saying all those things. I have to now project that onto like, this is being selfish, but in a good way. Do you know what I mean? Like, the other ego is like being selfish, going, I don't have to move, I don't have to change, I'm all comfortable, whatever. And now it's like, I'm not comfortable. I got to get away from these people. Why was I justifying my behavior? Because comfort, right? I didn't want to change. But once you see the devil, see, look at the sun here. Once that scene's like, oh my gosh, because you planted the seed with your voice, you told him. Otherwise, this masculine would never think of it in a million years. He'd always think, oh, I'm crazy. I don't think like that. It's so negative to think like that. You know how we're brought up? Like, don't think like that about a person. It's like they're a user. You're always drained after. You have worked, you've been with this karmic for how many years, and you're like, there's no joy. Yeah, you got stability, but what? In what? Sitting alone in a house, in a mansion by yourself? Don't want that. You'd rather be in love in a tent on the beach with your Divine Feminine. So now it's logical, right, to pursue love. In fact, there's no other way around it. It has to be expressed. How exciting. Can you be quiet, Snooker? My Snooker Dooker. I need a message, a final message here. Where are those love cards? Oh, here they are. Still can't find my soulmate ones. But thanks, guys, for being here, bringing your light. Got to be patient as your masculine comes out of the cocoon state. He's going to be different. People won't recognize them. He won't want to hang. The butterfly doesn't go back and hang out with the caterpillars down the pub at the thing or whatever. Right? And the children are not going to be used as leverage. Hello. Oh, hello. You've come to visit? Yeah. And you want to know who I'm talking to? Because no one's here. She's funny. Okay, message from this Divine Masculine, please, God. Right, to his Divine Feminine. Some people come into our lives and quickly go. Others stay for a while, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never, ever the same. There's a footprint on his heart from you, Divine Feminine. Look. Nothing compares. Don't sing, Bella. But that's what I got, that song, Nothing Compares to You. I'm not even going to put it in the thing. I mean, I'm overhearing that song. Anyway, here's another message about what he's going to do in action in the next 3 days. Oh, he's realised he can't live without you, can't breathe without you. Love is an ambrosia, a nectar. This is very addictive to this Divine Masculine. Look, we are each a bird with one wing, and it is only together that we can fly. So he's ready to fly. Well, and a message to Divine Masculine from Divine Feminine, right? Daughter of the King. Daughter of the King. What's your message to your Divine Masculine? Why are the phrases goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you so easy to pronounce and yet so hard to say? This was hard to say goodbye to your Divine Masculine, but you did it. And now he sees your strength, and that strength has given him the ability to say goodbye to the toxic people in his life and to say, I love you and I'm sorry to you. See, they're the hardest things. But as soon as he does the goodbye, the I love you and the I'm sorry are coming to you. Oh, Divine Feminine will forgive you. Yeah. So this is why this is a lot's going on energetically. Right? The strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. But he can see your light. Give him time. Be patient. Patience. I am patience itself. You're doing very well. And we're helping to lift this light. We send angels to our side, so we command them. And we say thank you, Father, for releasing the twin flame angel, the Miriam angels, to clear that residue and to bring us into union through the heart. It'll be something. It'll be something different to what the world has ever experienced, bringing in like a new frequency. And then it will multiply and multiply and multiply. And the whole collective is going to go to a critical mass by whatever's coming up as a equinox. Anyway, we're working with ascension energies that haven't been anchored by humans before. So be very kind to yourself, and trust that sometimes our animals give us messages too, to calm down and to go outside more. And that's what mine's doing now. God bless you in magical, wonderful ways. Know that this is inevitable. Can't stop the tide coming in. Can't stop the moon. And God said He's going to put you together where two become one. So stand in your pillar of light, divine feminine. If I can help in any way, look me up. I'm at ReikiBybella.com, offering psychic readings, attunements, and private healing sessions for radical transformation and your key to self-empowerment. So please have a look there. Thank you very much for joining us, all the members, the light workers in the Starlight Lounge, and for the children of the King. So I'm saying children because we're welcoming Kenneth, probably. He's our man, our masculine. So we have sons and daughters of the King in the members lounge, where we keep the Sabbaths and the feast days and do the prophetic applications of the heart, which were channeled to me straight from the Holy Spirit. No middleman. So we're getting our anointing and our communion. Otherwise, please go to ReikiBybella.com and add yourself into the mailing list to hear more about the chakras. There's a few series I'm running in the emails, or I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe and drop a comment. I'd love to know where you're from and your location and how you are. And if this has resonated in any way, guess what? We got a donation. I want to say thank you, Sunshine, in the house. It means so much to me, your kindness and your support always. And thanks for shining so bright, starlights. I love you. I'll see you in the morning.